the heck you doing sitting down? Get your butt up and train.
Yep.
Let's go!
Alrighty, ladies and gents, by special request, I have been asked to do a, swapping the gun around corners. Alright, what hand do you use and how do you go around corners? And I relate that to what I'm thinking is basically how somebody slices a pie, or how somebody shoots from an angle, or how somebody shoots from inside of a room down a hallway if they had to experience a bad guy and they hadn't trained for it, they weren't used to dealing with people on the left side, people on the right side. So it's going to all make sense. If you don't know exactly what I'm saying, it's going to make sense by the end of this video. Try to do it as quick as possible, but as thorough as possible. So let's first show you what I'm going to be using, my laser light training gun. Okay, laser light training gun. You guys can see the screws and everything on here. It's just a little clicker. So first thing you need to understand is practicing both left hand and right hand transitions. Okay, let's talk about that first. If you're a right-handed shooter, your right thumb should always be flagged high so that your left hand can come into place with a thumbs forward aggressive grip. Okay, thumbs forward aggressive grip. And how do you obtain that is by simply acting like you're shaking somebody's hand. These fingers are pointed at a 45-degree angle down, and this thumb is pointed straight to the sky. When you put them on the gun in a straight manner, they stay the same way. And you just close your hands together. Okay? Right thumb is high, and that's what it looks like. If you were left-handed, just repeat the same process. Left thumb is high, right hand shakes somebody's hand. We put that in the gun and we just close our fingers together, making sure to keep our hands underneath the trigger guard. Okay? And then we'll have a aggressive left thumb forward, right thumb's forward aggressive grip, and the same thing happens. Okay? So, now, transitions. In order to transition your gun, it's simply a movement of the thumb. Okay? So if I was here, I would simply move this thumb completely out of the way while still holding my gun very tightly with these three fingers. See that? And how that space disappears here. Okay? I would bring my secondary hand in, take over the thumb area first, and close down on these three fingers and slide my hand out of the way while I have a full hand grip. So, it is not to toss the gun. Okay? It is to move this thumb out of the way, put this thumb in the way, slide the gun out. Now, we do not transition out here. We pull the gun into us first so that we're stronger. You transition out here, you're weak. Okay, it's a weak point of your anatomy to be out here because your muscles are extended, which makes you weaker. Okay? That's why when you do wide arm push-ups, it's a lot harder. Okay? The closer you bring them in, the easier it gets. Okay? Same thing here. Thumb out the way, switch over. Okay, now that you mastered that transition, practice that first. Master doing it a little bit quicker, but not sloppy. Once you've mastered that transition, now you can move on to gripping the gun left hand support, right hand support. Left hand support, right hand support. Left hand support, left hand support. Okay? You're going to need the supported position around the corners. And I'm going to show you how to make yourself disappear. First thing you need to remember is when you're hanging around a corner, distance is your friend. Distance, the more distance you have between you and the corner, the less revealing you will be to the bad guy down the hallway. The smaller your hallway is, or your door seal, the less likely you will be to be effective, and the bad guy will see you a lot faster. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I mean. Alright, now, a lot of people, I'm pretty sure, want to see my foot placement and all that other good stuff. There's 5,000 different ways to place your feet. There's no right way or wrong way. Okay? Some people lead with their strong leg so they can lean out. Some people lead with the weak leg because they think that they can lean out more. To me, leading with the strong leg is more comfortable. Plus, it gives me a secrecy line that I know that if I pass over my foot, I've gone too far past the threshold. So if I go too far past my foot, I'm too far out and I'm being seen right now. Okay? Same thing on the left side. If I'm picking out the left side and I got my left foot out, I should not extend past my foot. Only thing they should be able to see is your shoulder, because your eyeball can't get over your shoulder with your gun without you being too uncomfortable. Okay? So, same thing on the right side. My eyeball, which is my left, you can also use your right eyeball to look out the right. But if you're like me, your left eye dominant, I have to close my left eye to make my right eye go dominant. Okay? To peek out. And as you can see, it's a straight line from my right eyeball to the sights, but my shoulder still sticks out past the doorway. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks. And like I said, when you get behind cover, okay, make sure you plant whatever foot you choose. Strong foot for me. Plant that foot at that line where it's maybe 1.5 inches or 1/2 inch inside the seam of the area that you're trying to stay behind. Okay? Let's go. So I come back here. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like from being close up on the door. I'm going to get close to the door and I'm going to try to peek out. Do you guys see me? Of course you do. You already see my head and my shoulder, and now my gun comes into play. Okay? Another thing you have to worry about when you're getting behind corners and all this other stuff is making sure you're not canting your gun to the left or to the right. Why? Because you have a front sight or rear sight that you're looking at. You're not looking at your muzzle. Your muzzle can be cracked on the crest of the door, which means that if I fire into that door, I'm going to either send some dust back towards me, I'm going to give my position away, or we're just going to have a bad day. The bullet could deflect and not hit the bad guy, which at that time is going to move somewhere else, and then you're going to have to poke out again, and by that time, he's already going to came up on you. If he's crazy enough, he's going to, if he's like me, and I'm in the right place where I'm supposed to be, and somebody starts shooting at me, I'm not going to just get down, okay? As soon as they take that first shot, they're going to think that they've done something to me. I'm rushing that freaking door. And when I rush that door, I'm going to be in a totally different place than you saw me the first time. Alright? So you have people like that are not just going to stand there. So you got to be effective in what you're doing. So, getting close, using right eyeball, I'm going to plant my foot, and I'm going to try to extend outside this door, keeping my gun straight. And I'll tell you when I see you guys. Boom, I see you right here. Okay? But the question is, how far is my gun outside of this thing here? Okay? I don't know, I can't see it, so I have to make sure my muzzle and my sights surpass this line in order to get a straight shot down range. Okay? Let me show you how much I can shoot of you before you see me at distance. And I don't have that much distance. I probably have like 3 feet back here. So I'm going to back up 3 feet. And of course you guys can see my shadows. So that's a giveaway. But let's do it just from here. What I do is I just inch my foot out further and further until I get to that point of no return. Boom, I got you. Okay, how much of me do you see? Actually, you see a little bit of arm or a little bit of shoulder, but not as much as when I was here, pushed up against the wall, and this is when I got you right here. Okay, a lot more of that to be seen. Now, left side, all we're doing is switching to the left hand, and taking the same measures. Okay? Boom, I got you. Okay? The problem here is that, of course, a little bit of your head is exposed, but the question is, how much do you want to be exposed? Now, some good pointers to peeking around corners and the way you do it and all this other stuff. For me, if I was using this as a, let's say if I heard somebody coming to my house or something, okay? The best thing you can do for yourself, is do a quick peek out top. Once you've done that quick peek out top and you've seen that person where they are, you come back low and you start addressing, okay? Because if you keep doing all these peeks and they finally see you, they're just going to start throwing rounds down your way. So my suggestion is, if you're going to do a peek out, peek one time, pow, I see you, either go ahead and push the fight at that moment, or switch positions, go low, and address that fight at that moment. But don't ever do what, Roby?
Walk close to the corner.
No. Don't ever, starts with H.
Hesitate.
Don't ever hesitate, because if you hesitate, you'll die. Okay? Because the moment you get out here and you say, oh my God, I see the bad guy. Okay, he sees you too. Bang, 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 you're dead. Okay? You poke out no matter left or right. That's all that really matters. Now, a lot of people probably thought this video was going to be very long and boisterous with all kind of cool features and all this other stuff. Let me tell you something. That's just somebody trying to sell you something. Alright? It's very simple. Master the left hand and the right hand switch. Close the non-dominant eye on whatever side you're on. Okay? Once you've done that, try to create distance between you and that seal as much as you can, and slide out with your strong foot first, and then lean. Okay, forward, lean, forward. Okay, once you master those things, you can peek out every doorway there is. I'm not teaching you how to run high-risk warrants and get through buildings and all this other stuff. Somebody told me to shoot this video about how they transition themselves to shoot around a left-handed corner. I just showed you. It's just that simple. Don't make it difficult. Don't make it difficult as your armchair quarterbacks at home make it difficult and everything else. Okay? I've been told my voice sounds horrible. Somebody told me, I can't watch your video because your voice sounds horrible. Who gives a darn? Alright? 800 and something people like my content so far. And I just got 3 new subscribers yesterday, so somebody likes it. Anyhow, that's about it, guys. If you have any requests, please send them to me. You know, it's hard for me to come up with all this information on my own. I can only teach you so much that I have within and things that I learned as a new. I'm going to shoot another video real quick about transition to shotgun and stuff. But if you have a video idea, put it in the comments. Email it to me or whatever. Go to my website. Tell me all about it. If you want to train with me down here in Atlanta, let's get it going. I do travel. I've taught as far as Kansas City, Missouri, as far as Illinois, as far as Texas. So I will travel. You just let me know and I'll come to you. With that, it's been a pleasure. Y'all know I love you. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. And y'all win that goddamn fight. Because it's not for you. It's for that family you got sitting at home. I'm out. You just got shot on YouTube.